On Tuesday, Poland will host its largest military parade in decades as a show of might against growing tensions along its border with Belarus, a crucial ally of Russia. The Polish Defense Ministry announced that 200 pieces of Polish and foreign military hardware, 92 aircraft, and 2,000 service members would be on display to commemorate Polish Army Day on Tuesday. Some of the newest weapons Poland has in its arsenal are on display during the parade, including US-made M1A1 Abrams tanks, South Korean K2 tanks and K9 self-propelled howitzers, HIMARS rocket launchers, Crab self-propelled howitzers, and US-made Patriot missile battery systems, which are a component of the Polish WISA air defense system. Following Russia's decision to invade the Ukrainian peninsula of Crimea in 2014, Poland has recently emerged as one of Europe's top military forces after investing billions on new hardware. In the wake of the crucial role it has played in assisting Ukraine since Moscow's all-out assault, Warsaw's diplomatic influence has also increased. As worries about the presence of Russian Wagner mercenary forces in Belarus grow, Poland last week announced the deployment of hundreds more soldiers to its eastern border. Along with Belarus and Ukraine, Poland also borders Kaliningrad, a semi-exclave of Russia. Warsaw is sending a message that Russia and Belarus will undoubtedly comprehend by staging a spectacular display of might on Tuesday, experts said. It kind of has a Soviet vibe about it. Belarusians, North Korea, Iran, and Russia all celebrate them on May 8. In a way, it reflects their language back. According to Edward Arnold, a research associate at the British security think tank RUSI, Poland will respond with a show of force because the adversary states view these parades as a show of force. In addition to demonstrating its capabilities to Russia and its allies, Arnold stated that Poland's government is also attempting to reassure its own citizens that it is dedicated to security 2 months before significant elections. A third consecutive term in office for the ruling right-wing Law and Justice Party would be unprecedented in post-communist Poland. However, it has so far been unable to decisively edge over the opposition's Civic Platform coalition. Since a war is raging on Poland's border, security concerns rank high alongside the economy and living standards, according to Alex Serbiak, a professor and the chair of the politics department at the University of Sussex in England. Demonstrating their competence on security is absolutely critical to the government's re-election, he added, noting that the problem crosses all political lines. Nobody will argue that military security is unimportant or that we shouldn't be bolstering the armed forces. Although they won't suggest that strengthening the Polish military is unimportant, the opposition will claim that the government is staging this parade as a sort of election show. According to Jamie Shea, a former NATO official who is currently a professor of strategy and security at the University of Exeter in England and a fellow at Chatham House, Poland's role within NATO has altered significantly over the past 10 years. If you look at NATO 10 years ago, before Putin annexed Crimea and began the invasion of Ukraine, NATO's main priorities were primarily the Middle East, Afghanistan, and those kinds of missions, in which Poland participated, but to a lesser extent. But with NATO shifting back to focus on Central and Eastern Europe since 2014, Poland's importance in the alliance has increased significantly, the author writes. Arnold claimed that there is a discernible power shift among NATO's European members. The leadership used to be the UK, Germany, France, and the US, and then together with the Quad, that group was the group that sort of decided things and that became NATO policy, he said. Poland has seen its opportunity as the UK has left the European Union and Germany is still unwilling to take the lead on Ukraine. They are very vocal about defense and security issues, have excellent relationships with the Baltic states, and Russia has always been a serious threat, so Warsaw seems like a solid option if you're looking at this from a Washington perspective, Arnold continued.